Hello Leo, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your Mercury Retrograde Tarot reading. The retrograde officially begins on August 4th or 5th, depending on where you are in the world, and it will conclude on August 28th or 29th, again, depending on where you are in the world. The retrograde will be affecting communication, technology, travel, as well as decision-making, so be mindful of your words because you may be more prone to arguments or disagreements or misunderstandings. So be sure to be clear and concise when communicating, and if you're not understanding something that someone is saying, as opposed to jumping to conclusions, be sure to ask for clarification. In respect to technology, we could very well globally see more technological issues, satellites temporarily going down, communication disconnections, even things like a social network going down for a few hours. But in terms of your personal technology, you could find yourself having more issues with repair or replacement of electronics, for example, like your cell phone. In respect to travel, if you are traveling during this time, expect delays, possibly cancellation of flights or your itinerary changing. For others of you, if you're making a big decision or you're waiting for someone to make a big decision about you, it is quite possible also that there will be a delay in either you making that decision or someone making that decision for you. As always, please remember this is a collective general reading. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So if this does not resonate with you, be sure to check your other placements. If you're not quite sure what they are, pinned to the comment section will be a link to a website where you can obtain your free birth chart. From there, you'll be able to understand what your other signs are, and then you can pop back here to the channel and see that reading for that particular sign. With all that said, let's begin. Your overall energy during the retrograde will be the Page of Swords in the upright. So a bit more communicative, a bit more talkative. You could be wanting to learn something new at this time as well. I like this. It's a youthful energy. It's someone who is mentally curious, wants to learn new things, is feeling very energetic. So I've split up the retrograde here using this Celtic cross spread into three different sections: the beginning of the retrograde, the middle, and the end, and then rolling over into Virgo season. And final outcome here will be Libra season, actually. So it's a little bit more extensive than just a 3-week read. So let's begin. You're entering Mercury retrograde as the King of Wands in the reverse. So something has you upside down at this time or feeling impulsive. And we're going to clarify all of this with a secondary deck. In your consciousness, what you're thinking about will be the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. I should show you the cards, I'm sorry. Entering Mercury retrograde as the King of Wands in the reverse. You're in your conscious, what you're thinking about all the time at this time will be the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Your energy will be the Magician in the reverse. Your challenge will be the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And your unconscious or subconscious, kind of that rear wheelhouse of your brain that's going 24/7, whether you realize it or not, you'll be thinking of the Knight of Wands in the upright. As we move towards the more center portion of Mercury retrograde, we have you here dealing, and this could be you or someone else. That's why we're going to clarify. But we have the Emperor in the reverse. In your hopes and fears, we have the Devil. External influence outside of you, person, place, or thing that will be affecting you during the retrograde period. We have Justice, which I like. Now, before I turn the camera on during your pre-shuffle, the Justice card came out 3 times. So I don't know if the number 3 is significant to someone watching, but there is definitely a sense here of justice or karmic justice coming to you during this time. Your influence is the Two of Cups. Could be a personal relationship, business relationship, love ship, family ship, friendship, lots of ships there. Again, we'll clarify. And as you're rolling into Libra's season, which is, 60 days out from the end of Mercury retrograde, 30 to 60 days out, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So let's begin to clarify, my friend. I don't know who's under here. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So let's figure out now why this King of Wands. You are entering Mercury retrograde feeling impulsive, hasty, maybe a bit ruthless, a little temperamental. Let's see what's going on. Please clarify this King of Wands in the reverse for Leo. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The King of Wands in the reverse is being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, which is interesting because in your consciousness, you're thinking about it in the upright. And then you have the Knight of Swords in the upright. The bottom of the deck here, we have Page of Wands. I feel that you were hoping for or waiting for a message, or because the Page of Wands in this deck is a messenger or a bearer of news. So I feel like entering the retrograde, you had been hoping for some type of message, communication, intel, info from someone, possibly about and this will be different for each of you, possibly about a financial opportunity. Could be new love. I do see the Ace of Pentacles as a reader. I do see that as new love, because for me in a love reading, Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles is better than any of the other aces. It's the most solid. So for some of you, you've been waiting to hear communication or a message from someone you love to like plant a seed or a restart a relationship with them, and you have not received that yet. For others of you, it could be like a job offer or a financial offer, but there's some sort of manifestation here that you've been waiting for, that entering the retrograde has not materialized yet. And I feel like it's leaving you feeling in lack. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who can be a bit irrational because what they want is not coming to them quick enough. So you have like this strong desire for change. So there's clearly a situation in your life that you wish you could change, but you're unable to at this time. So you're dealing with some sort of loss of property, loss of money, loss of friend, loss of connection. Maybe this Two of Cups, I don't know. We'll see as we progress here. But there's definitely something that you were counting on, hoping for, manifesting, hoping to get word on, and you're entering Mercury retrograde not having had the capability to seize the opportunity because the opportunity just hasn't arrived yet for whatever reason. Yeah, see, the King of Wands was, so I'm glad I looked behind that. The King of Wands, you've been waiting for this message and it has not come in, and because it has not come in, you're entering the retrograde in the reverse. So feeling a bit anxious at this time. So watch your temper at this time. I will say, remember that if you're waiting on something, remember in the beginning I had said like travel or decision making, if you're already temperamental or upset because it has not come to fruition, this is really a time for you to ground yourself. I know you're a fire sign, but if you can get out there in nature, meditate, do anything that will soothe the soul and ground you, because you might actually become even more irritated as the next 3 weeks progresses. And it's certainly not a way you want to spend your birthday season or the rest of your season, because it appears that the delay, or maybe this is being canceled, I don't know. I'm going to clarify for you further. But whatever you're waiting on is not arriving at this time. There's clearly a delay. So I just want to say to be mindful that the anger you have does not turn into a rage, because the Knight of Swords is someone who wants to seize an opportunity, except your opportunity hasn't come in yet. You're waiting for it. So just be mindful of your temperament with others. Just because one thing is delayed or one thing fell through for you, doesn't mean it's everyone else's fault in your life. So I think that's a little caution for you to just be careful with that. Some of you could be feeling insecure at this time, maybe because this offer, manifestation, love offer, job opportunity, housing situation, whatever, has not improved for you. So definitely you've been waiting on some kind of new love, new money, new job, economic offer, etc. So be mindful of that. As you're leaving week 1, rolling into week 2 now, we have your energy here. It will be the Magician in the reverse. Not the greatest. Now, I'm a Gemini, and Mercury rules Gemini as well as Virgo. But the Magician, in the upright is a beautiful card. In the reverse, it's someone who's like poor planning or uses all of their tools and resources for manipulative purposes. It's someone who's manifesting incorrectly. So I think the sense I'm getting here, and again, if it's not your reading, don't take offense, but the sense I'm getting here for some of you is like what you've been waiting for, this communication or offer hasn't come through. You're growing restless, and by the second week of August or second week of the retrograde, you'll begin to want to use your skills and tools to almost manifest from a place of manipulation, because you're getting so agitated that you know that it's not coming in, or it's not coming in fast enough. Let's clarify this Magician in the reverse for you, Leo. I feel like for a lot of you, this is more like a warning reading, like sort of like don't do this kind of thing, but take it all how it resonates. Tell me more about this Magician in the reverse for Leo. One more shuffle, please, Anne. Thank you. Magician in the reverse is being clarified by the Knight of Cups in the upright, Page of Cups in the reverse. There's that Justice card again. Bottom of the deck. So now you have Justice on the table twice from two different decks. Two of Swords in the reverse. I see. Okay. Well, that just changed it a bit. So hold on to your hats. I think I said in the beginning of your reading at the onset that, and if I didn't, I should have said it, but the retrograde usually tends to bring people back from the past. Could be lovers, family members you haven't spoken to, in quite some time, or maybe a friend you had a falling out with. I believe that's who the Magician in the reverse is. I'm not certain at this point it is you. Once the Knight of Cups card came out, there was like a different energy pull to the card. I felt like a noticeable shift here, whether that sounds crazy to you or not, but I felt a noticeable shift in the room. I actually started feeling cold, and I don't even have the AC on. So I went from feeling comfortable, almost fiery with your temperament here, with a little aggression I'm feeling from you, and then this shifted to a coldness. So let me tell you what I'm feeling here, and you take it how it resonates. You've been waiting for some sort of opportunity to come in. It's made you feel irrational, possibly insecure. You're angry. You want a particular situation or relationship in your life to change. It hasn't been changing. You've been manifesting. It's not coming through. You've been waiting for this news. And to date, right, as of August 4th or 5th, you haven't received it yet. You wish it would come in because you want to seize the opportunity the moment it comes in, but it hasn't come in. I feel like it's coming in from whomever this Magician in the reverse is. But this person is manipulating you, which I think is going to end up this can go really bad if you fall for it. That's the warning. Because in the beginning I was hearing warning, and I was actually seeing like a red like police siren in my head, like as an image. So I think this is a warning for you. What you've been waiting for. You're growing impatient. You're growing angry. It's like, boom, here it comes in the second week, but in a very manipulative way. Someone is offering you this cup. Now, cups are emotions. Cups are offers. This could be an apology. This could be a love offer, very well. This could be someone who wants to have sensual pleasures with you. I know it's not the Knight of Wands, but it is the Knight of Cups in this deck is someone who comes across as a knight in shining armor for romantic and intimate purposes. So I feel like you have an individual coming forward with some type of proposition, invitation, apology. But this is all meant to flatter you, to get one over on you. This is that news that you were waiting for. At the bottom of the deck, we saw a Page of Wands in the upright. This is this is a messenger, but it's coming to you in it's bad news. You're going to think it's good news. Excuse me. You're going to think it's good news, but it's actually bad news. And it's bad news because it's being given to you by someone they're manipulating you. So either someone is delayed in bringing you what you originally wanted, and now they're arriving and they're lying to you about why it was late. For others of you, if this is a love connection, you've been waiting for someone from the past to return, this is a love offer coming in, but it's being done in a very manipulative way. So the person may not be telling you the truth. Maybe another relationship ended for them, and now they're coming to you like your second best or something like that. But this is bad news. This is bad news. And the Justice card is tied to it. So the Justice card in this deck talks about moderation, independence, the need to maintain balance, sacrifices. This could be a relationship that involves legal matters, trials, marriages, divorce. Excuse me. I feel like a lot of you are going to be in this feeling of justice, like, yes, this is my justice. I got the job offer, or my living situation has been, accepted. My application's been accepted, or this person wants me back. And I think this person's going to make you feel like the scales are balanced now and everything is just and right and just the way that they should be, and everything is fair now, and that they're being truthful, right? Because Lady Justice in the card wields the Ace of Swords, the sword of truth. She even does it in my statue back there, Lady Justice statue. So I feel like this person's going to try to manipulate you to let you believe that everything is grounded and beautiful and perfect. And maybe you're the one they always wanted for the job or the relationship or the whatever. But something's gone wrong for this person. That's why they're coming to you. They're not telling you the full truth. They're manipulating you into taking them back. This person has an ulterior motive. Please keep that in mind. Your challenge during that time is going to be the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. See, something's not working. Something's not working. So what is not working? Because the Ten of Pentacles in the upright is generosity, luxury, generational wealth, abundance. Pentacles meaning any resources, time, love, yes, money, longevity for the long term. When two people come together, they want to build a Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is 10 plus years being together, merging families, growing a family, just being a family together. I feel like that's your challenge at this. That's your challenge. That's what's coming up in the challenge. So I feel like this person is trying to sell you that this is a good offer, or this is a good deal, or this is the right relationship for you. But your challenge is your inability, because you want this so bad and you've been waiting for this for so long, that you're going to have a difficult time discerning whether or not this is Ten of Pentacles in the upright and it really can go the distance and it really is meant for you, or if it's Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, meaning it's just going to be a bad investment or poor opportunity. Bottom of the deck, we have Death in the reverse to Two of Swords in the reverse. This Death in the reverse is a broken marriage, broken relationship, broken situation. It's dead beyond repair. It's not a death and rebirth. In this deck, Death in the reverse is it's all hope has been dashed, stagnation, petrification. So please be very mindful of that. I feel like this person's coming in talking a good game. You're overly defensive and upset because it's like, well, what the heck took you so long? I've been waiting for this. And now you're like, finally it came in. Yes, I have justice. I've won. You're going to have this feeling of like, I won, but you're being manipulated. Your problem is that whatever's being presented to you in week number 2 cannot go the distance, not according to the cards. Use your discernment and intuition. Let's clarify, what is this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse for the Leo collective? And it'll be different for all of you, but let's see what for the majority of you what this is. Please clarify this further, please, and thank you. I'm going to take a quick sip of my iced tea before I choke. Sorry, it's been raining here in the northeastern portion of the United States. And I don't know if it's just like excessive pollen in the air, but anyway, it's not your problem. It's just making me cough more, so I'm sorry. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse being clarified by Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Emperor, which is funny because your future, what we're moving towards, is Emperor in the reverse. You have Emperor in the upright. So Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Emperor in the upright. See, Three of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, Lovers in the upright, Nine of Wands in the upright, and the Empress. I feel that you are either a divine feminine or a divine male, right? Well, obviously you would be one or the other. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is a love reading and you're waiting for your counterpart. You're waiting for the person you maybe believe is your soulmate or your twin flame. I believe that this person is a false twin flame, or they're a real twin flame, but they're not healed. You can have a divine counterpart, whether they're masculine or feminine, who's not a healed masculine or not a healed feminine. And that's the feeling that I'm getting here. This person, and I'm going to read it two different ways because not everyone here is for the love reading. But if you've been waiting for a job offer and you've been growing impatient and you're having financial issues because this financial offer has not manifested well enough, and all you're thinking about is, I really need this money. I want to be comfortable. I want my wishes fulfilled. I need this. Now it's like, boom, it comes in, this offer, but the offer is very manipulative. Is it what you want? Yes. Are you checking the terms and conditions of it? No, because you're so excited to have it and you think it's just and you think it's right. But the offer is not for the distance. This person might be telling you that they need a full-time position filled and you're the perfect candidate and it's going to pay X amount of dollars. I mean, while you get the job and like, 3 months in, you're going to find out you're working 60 hours and they're paying you for 40. Meanwhile, you've lost opportunities to go work elsewhere. You had other job opportunities that you turned down to take this job because this lying, manipulative boss or CEO or supervisor or whatever person made this sound like the better offer, and they ended up screwing you over. They manipulated you to get you to accept the job, okay? So it ends up not being what you thought it would be. For others of you where this is love, you're waiting for this person to return or for your divine counterpart, and you're growing impulsive and ruthless, maybe even a little nasty, because like you've been manifesting this and it's not coming to fruition, and now it's boom, we're in the second week of the retrograde, this person comes back in a knight in shining armor, they're offering you an apology, a cup of love, you're so blinded by the happiness that this is just and right and this person is in your life again, that you're not realizing this person is manipulating you. Because the challenge here is 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person's not here for the long run. In fact, with the 3 of Cups in the reverse, it tells me this person is still juggling you. So if they had someone else and you've been praying and hoping they leave that other person and come to you, that's not what's happening regardless of what they say to you. This is an individual who's having intimate relations with other people without love, without a cause for celebration, because the cups are turned upside down, cups meaning love. So, I mean, if they're with other people, there's no love there, but they're still, spreading their seeds around or whatever. If this person had an addiction before, they could be coming back in again and telling you that they quit and they're sober, but really they're not. They're still excessively eating, excessively drinking, excessively smoking. This is a card of excess celebration. This is not being successful in releasing something. And your hope and fear is the devil. So part of you is aware that this person may not be all that they're showcasing themselves to be, or this opportunity is not all that it's showcasing itself to be. So just, I'm for those of you who are watching this, I'm glad you're watching it, because when this starts happening in the second week, I hope that you remember this reading, bookmark it, or whatever you have to do to be able to come to it. Don't get so excited and happy that this person or opportunity appears, that this manifestation you wanted appears, because it's only I almost feel like it's a test from the divine. You have the Justice card here twice. It's almost like the divine wants you to, it's a test to see if you know whether or not this is the right thing or the right person or the right situation or the right offer for you. Maybe you fell for this type of thing before. All right, let's keep going here. It's definitely a choice you're going to have to make. You're going to have to make a choice on whether or not to accept this cup of love from this person. This person, if this is a past person, I mean, they've left you wounded. They have left the Emperor/Emperor wounded. 9 of Wands in the upright. I mean, some of you even suffered with some poor health or are recovering emotionally or psychologically from the damage that this person has done to you in the past. And it's like, here they come again. Some of you are going to be so happy to hear from them, but it's manipulation. I hate to tell you that, but I also can't lie. I have to tell you what's in the cards. And there was a noticeable shift in the energy in the room where it went from you being angry, like, where is it? Where is it? Or where is he? Where is she? And it turned very like cold, like I got chills. I feel like the temperature dropped in the room like by 20 degrees. So I feel like this person's very cold. They might come across as warm to you, but this is, I don't want to say narcissist. I'm not a doctor, but A very cold, unloving, unfeeling energy. Just please be careful with that. In your consciousness, what you're thinking about all the time, your prosperity, your happiness, your wishes being fulfilled, your comfort. You want to be satisfied in life. This is what you think about. For a lot of you, you think that this job is your dream job, or this person is your dream person. You think that, life would be grand if you had them there. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles in Leo's consciousness. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. This is being clarified by Queen of Cups in the upright. Whoever or whatever it is, you have a tremendous amount of empathy for them or it, and a lot of love, unconditional love. Four of Wands in the reverse. In the past, currently you're probably feeling that this relationship or situation is incomplete. If this was a marriage, there's a separation here. If it's any type of relationship, there's separation here. There's a lack of trust. You have lost trust in this person. Maybe they've lost trust in you. You could feel that the things they have said to you have been contradictory. They say one thing, but they do another. It's incomplete happiness. It's being unhappy. Give me one more on this. Oh, Queen of Swords in the reverse. Well, this explains why you're a bit bitter with this person. I get that. I'm a Gemini, so that's my queen there. And in the reverse, she can verbally slay your slay you at the knees if she wants to, or he wants to, if you're a king of swords in the reverse. But yeah, that's not a person you want to mess with. That's a person who could be a bit intolerant, a bit jealous, a little malicious. Verbally dangerous is what I call her in the reverse. Again, we all have masculine and feminine energies, so don't be offended if I say her and you're a masculine watching, but this is what you're thinking about all the time. I think some of you are pretty angry over either that manifestation not happening, or if this is a repeat of someone else. I think you're angry at the way things went down in the past. You're not angry. You are angry. I think you're upset. I think there's some bitter and resentment here, to be quite honest with you, that this happily ever after didn't pan out the first time. You hold a lot of love for whatever this is. You hold a lot of love for it, and you think about this person often, but then thinking about it too much also makes you a bit angry. Maybe because you feel there's been a loss of time, or this person didn't appreciate you. It's almost like your sense of security is off kilter or off balance because you don't have this person in your life. All right. What are you thinking about in the wheel well? I'm so sorry. I keep coughing during your reading. So in the wheel well of your house, what you're thinking about, literally like 24/7, Knight of Wands in the upright. Why the Knight of Wands in the upright? For what Leo is thinking about all the time. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Knight of Wands in the upright is being clarified by the Hangman in the upright. Strength in the upright. The Empress in the upright. Three major arcana cards. Bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Eight of Wands in the upright. Right behind that was the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So what you're thinking about 24/7 is you're trying to see this person who in your mind's eye, in the back of your mind, you know is a Knight of Wands. You know that this offer, person, place, or thing, relationship, situation, whatever, isn't stable. The Knight of Wands is the least stable knight out of all four knights in tarot, regardless of what deck you use. So do you feel passionate about this project or this person? Absolutely. Is there lust there if it's a person? Absolutely. But this person or this offer, whatever, comes in and out of your life. There's no stability here. And what you think about 24/7 in the back of your mind is like, well, I'm trying to see things from their perspective and why they would feel this way and why do they do this to me? And you're literally trying to look at every angle to see this person in a different light. You know, there's a saying that I heard once when I was going through my divorce, and it says, when a person shows you who they really are, believe them the first time. And I feel for a lot of you Leos, you don't want to believe that this person, place, or thing that you have fallen in love with, that you really want, that you think is your wish fulfillment, could be manipulative or could throw you in a third-party situation or won't commit to you, or will lie to you about a job offer. And it's almost like you spend 24/7 without realizing it, trying to make excuses for why this person is the way they are. Instead of like just accepting that maybe they're the wrong person or the wrong opportunity or a crappy person or a crappy opportunity, or realizing that you deserve better. Forget about them. What about you? So it's like 24/7. It's almost like, do some of you feel tired? Do you feel depleted? Do you find yourself napping more or a little bit more irritable? And if that's the case, it's because you are using all of your energy, your strength, to constantly, and you're not, I don't even think some of you realize you do this, because this is your subconscious. This is literally 24/7 in the back of your head when you're washing dishes, doing laundry, going to work, driving, whatever it is that you do and that you enjoy in life. This is draining your energy mentally, because you're constantly trying to gather all the strength you have to keep thinking about this person or this situation or this opportunity in a different light. It's almost like you don't want to believe it. It's almost like you want to believe this person is an emperor or empress, when really all they are, it's a Knight of Wands. Or you want this job to be like the Midas touch and be perfect and last forever and make you a lot of money, but really it's a seasonal job. You know what I mean? It's not going to go anywhere past 3 months. It's sort of like that different feeling. It's sort of like that feeling like you're trying to see something, you're trying to put something in a good light, probably because you're good-hearted, because Leos are extremely loving and extremely faithful and very generous with their heart and their time and their resources. And you're hoping that this person can match that energy, or this opportunity will match that energy. And unfortunately, but when we're sitting here in the second week of the retrograde, it is not. It's not matching your loving, beautiful energy. So we move from second week now into third week. We have an Emperor in the reverse here. This is someone who is very angry, inflexible, rigid, and it tries to attain control of a situation in a very out of control way. So why is the Emperor in the reverse here towards the end of the retrograde for Leo? Why is the Emperor in the reverse here? Please, Anne, thank you. I think the Emperor in the reverse is that person, because that's who came up as who is bringing you the offer. So see how they see, this is what I'm talking about. They come in looking good, smelling good, pretending like they have all their crap together and all of that, and they're going to offer you this thing that you've been waiting a long time for, and they're telling you they're bringing justice to you, and some of you want it so bad you don't believe you're being manipulated. But for those of you who are able to figure it out, and not just because you saw this reading, but you're using your own discernment and your own judgment and your own healing, right? Your own intuition. I'm getting the feeling here that for those of you who turn this person down, you're going to see very quickly that your Emperor is a false Emperor. It was a mask. It was manipulation. The Emperor really is in the reverse. Tell me more about this. There's your Knight of Wands. She is still a Knight of Wands at the heart of them. Putting on the Emperor's clothes, pretending to be something they're not, pretending to be what they think you need them to be, and it's not. It's the job that's offering you, oh, all of our employees here are here for 10 plus years, and you can be part of this family too, this employment family. And then you say no to all the other amazing job offers, and you take the job and you realize it's not full-time and it's not long-term. It's a seasonal 3-month job, and you're like, crap, it's a fly-by-night job. And will it put some money in my bank? Yes, for now, but is it long-term? No. I got to now do the application, resume, interview process thing all over again. That's the equivalent of this. So whether it's love or profession, this person's lying to you. This person is really still a Knight of Wands. They're still burdensome, stressful in your life. It's still the 10 of Cups in the reverse. I hate to tell you this, but I have to tell you what the cards are, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. This person's still juggling you with other opportunities, options, people, applicants, if it's a job. And that's the truth. That's your Ace of Swords in the upright. So I feel like as you're moving towards the end part of Mercury retrograde, a lot of you are going to figure this out, that the Emperor is not the Emperor. The Emperor is the Knight of Wands. The Emperor, it brings a lot of, remember what I said before, mental exhaustion into your life, fatigue, stress, problems. You just feel burnt out by it. I mean, if this is a job, if you accept this job, 1 week into the job, you're going to have job burnout. You're going to hate it already. And of course, with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, it's loss of employment, or even if maybe it's not loss of employment, but it's loss of happiness in employment in the offer that you took, or you took back a friend that did you dirty once, and they come across and you think they're all healed and wonderful and they're apologizing to you and they want to make amends, and a week later they're sleeping with your boyfriend or girlfriend, or they're gossiping horrible things about you behind your back, and you find out that's the vibe of this. Like someone's wearing a mask, and like a week later, you realize, holy crap, the whole thing was a lie. And if this is a lover, they put on a good show to catch you. Within a week or two, they're leaving your life again. They're leaving you feeling betrayed, insecure, offering you no stability. Now, your external influence outside of you, person, place, thing, divine, that is affecting this whole situation is justice. Could be you wanting justice. You may feel like the right and fair thing is for this person to do right by you and be with you, but that's just not who they are. It's just not who they are. Why is the Justice card here for Leo? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. This is the external factor, the outside factor. Seven of Pentacles in the upright, I see. Five of Cups in the upright. Six of Wands in the upright. Man, some of you are hard-headed. Hierophant in the upright, a Five of Swords in the reverse, the Five of Wands in the upright. Holy moly. Some of you really want victory with this person. You love this person. You find them attractive. They check every box that you have, or this job checks every box that you want. You know, all the things that you want in a job, or this apartment building is everything, right? It has laundry services and an in-ground pool, and you're not realizing it. It's full of cockroaches, and the 24-hour attendant is MIA and not available when you need them because the refrigerator breaks down at 2 in the morning. Like, you're just so excited to get this offer, whatever the heck this is, and this person knows it, and they're going to use your good nature and your faithfulness and your loving heart and your generosity against you. Please, please, please be mindful of that. I don't want to scare you, but I feel like this is a big wake-up call from the universe to be like, hey, Leo, wake up. You are about to have someone who's going to fumble the ball here purposely. This is purposely being done. This person is coming in to get something from you. Sex, love, money, adoration, attention, energy, something. You have something they want. They're going to pretend to be something they're not to get what they want from you. And the minute they get it, they're gone. And some of you hold on to this because, well, I've been at this job so long, or I've wanted it for so long. This is my analysis paralysis card. I've invested so much time. I've invested so much love. Pentacles are resources. I've given so much to this. This has to grow into the Ten of Pentacles. It has to be Six of Wands. It can't be Five of Cups. Your external influence is actually, it's almost like yourself. Your external influence is yourself. You want victory. I get it. You deserve it. You deserve it. That's why I think you need to look for better, but that's just my 2 cents, my friend. You want a higher level of commitment, whatever that means to you, in whatever situation this is. And just because this person can't give it, or the situation can't give it, doesn't mean it's not out there for you. I just feel like a lot of you are like, it's like butting heads because you so desperately want this person to change. And you know what? Maybe you see something in this situation or person that they don't see in themselves. Maybe you see the beauty of the human they can become. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's the Leo loving heart, right? You want to see the magic in everything and in everyone. But did you ever stop to think that maybe you're this beautiful spiritual being, and you're healing and you're evolving and you're ascending, and this person refuses to grow and they're just going to be this? They don't have to be this. You know that they could be better than this, but they don't want to do the work you do, or that I do, or anyone else does. They're quite comfortable being this. Being this allows them to be this. It allows them to be this. So they can do what they want and they don't have to put in the hard work, and they can just go through life using people and manipulating people. And in the process, damaging people. But they don't. Do you think she cares about damaging people? No. Like, no. So please be mindful of that. Your influence here, your direct influence. I believe that you want a unified love or a unified business partnership, or you want your soulmate. This person could be a soulmate. Maybe they're a karmic. They're just there to teach you a lesson. Tell me more. And I hate saying that to people, because we all do it in life, right? We all fall in love with someone we think we're going to spend the rest of our lives with. And you're like, you don't want to hear that that person is just a lesson, but they are. I've had my share. It sucks. It sucks. Two of Cups. I'll tell you, I'll give you some inspiration for those of you resonating with that storyline. You will find your twin flame or your real soulmate that's meant to go to distance with you, because I did. Took me 50 years. I'm 50 years old. I'm not telling you it's going to take you 50 more years, but it took me a long time and one 24-year failed marriage to finally find the person I'm meant to be with. So don't lose hope. I certainly don't want you to lose hope, but please don't invest any more time or energy into this thing. You're missing other opportunities of the real deal. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Two of Cups in the upright, Seven of Swords in the reverse. Well, thank God. Ace of Swords in the upright and Seven of Wands in the reverse, bottom of the deck. Hermit in the reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse. Some of you are going to reject this person. So if you're a cross watcher, meaning you're not a Leo, but you're coming to this reading to see what's Leo going to do when I try getting one over on them, I'm going to do this in a way where I won't get flagged. That's what Leo is going to do. Most Leos are going to just that. Give you the big old bird, the big old middle finger. Because a lot of you, not just because you saw this reading, you intuitively know. Seven of Swords in reverse, you're going to break free from this sneaky, deceptive behavior. You're going to put up your defenses. You know your truth. You now know their plan. I like this a lot. So it's not because of this reading, because it came up in the energy, right? So the cards were flipped down before we even started the reading. You saw me shuffle and pull them for you. So the overwhelming of the collective watching this are going to give this person the middle finger and put up their defenses. And you know this person is not your Two of Cups. You know it. I think this reading is more of a warning for those of you who don't know it. And you're not as caught up as the Leos who know it, because the majority of the Leos will know this. They see this person coming a mile away. I feel like this reading is more of a reminder for those Leos who know that, yep, this person is coming, so get your defenses ready. Get prepared to reject them. It's going to be hard because they're going to pull at your heartstrings. But for those of you like not there yet, not fully healed yet, for that group, I feel like it's more of a warning, like we're going to really have to gather your strength here, because this person is going to pull out all of the charms and all the stops, or whatever that saying is. So in your hopes and fears is the Devil, which is very interesting, hope and fear, because your hope is that you can be bonded to them, or that they're obsessed with you, or that they want to be with you, or that they love you as much as you love them. But your fear is that they're toxic, or they're only coming around for materialistic reasons or sexual reasons, or using you. Very interesting, hope and fear. Tell me more about the Devil. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. The Devil as your hope and fear. Yep, that's what you think about all the time. Eight of Swords in the upright. Please use your intuition. High Priestess, yes. And the Tower. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Death in the reverse to the Hierophant. Yeah. Your hope is that now the Devil isn't always a terrible card, right? The Devil is just non-conforming. The Hierophant being the biggest conformist in tarot. I believe this. This is what I believe to know to be right. It's black and white. There are no grays. Some people associate the card with Catholicism, associate it with whatever religion you want. I don't particularly attach any religion to it, but that type of like traditional belief, right? ABC, there's no wiggle room. It is what it is. Very conforming, right? Conservative, traditional beliefs, whatever you believe those are. And then the devil is like the largest nonconformist. So part of you kind of likes the rebel edge. Part of you is hoping that this person is non-conforming. Maybe they're in another relationship or a marriage. You hope that they non-conform, and you hope that they leave it so they can come to you, or they leave that person so they can be with you. This is like the rebel without a cause. This one, the devil can be sexy. The devil is tempting. So part of your hope is that the devil returns, because the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know, right? So part of you is like, you're hoping for this devilish, sexy person that you feel bonded to. You hope that they return, and then your fear is, God, I hope when they return they're still not toxic and having multiple parties or lying or addicted to materialism or sexuality or drugs. So it's a very, very interesting hope and fear to have, and you're really up in your head about it. I mean, when this person comes around, they're going to have you up in your head. You're almost paralyzed. For some of you, again, not all. I think some of you are going to give this person the middle finger in their walking papers. Bravo to you. But for others of you, I think you're going to feel pressured. The devil pressures you. The devil pressures you to accepting it, to allowing them back in. They can be very charming. I think some of you are going to feel hopeless, maybe in crisis. You're going to have some anxiety. Do I take this person back? They're all I ever wanted. They're looking so good. Here's a word of advice for those of you who want to take them back. And I didn't know this. Last year I had a huge fallout with my love, and we separated for about a month or two, and then we reconnected. And when we reconnected, I had no idea it was Mercury retrograde. I was always into tarot, but really not so much at the time into astrology, ironically enough. Like, that's like a new thing for me. That's like the last 10 months is the astrological portion of it. So anyway, so we reconnected Mercury retrograde. Now, we're still together today. A couple ups and downs throughout the year, but it's been fabulous, and I love him dearly. But, if this person's coming back around, the energy is the energy, right? The cards here are the cards. But if you want to give this person a chance, I would say to go super, super Knight of Pentacles slow, and see if you can last the rest of Mercury retrograde with them. Can you make it to the middle of Virgo season, the middle of September? The middle of September, almost close to Libra season, and this person is still appearing as the Emperor in the upright or the Empress in the upright? If you don't want to believe me, you don't want to believe the cards, and I always tell people, please don't let tarot dictate your life, right? Make your own decisions. So, if you want to do that, do that. Can they go a month being the Emperor, Empress? No fights, no arguments, being there when you need them, being the best qualities of all four queens or all four kings, putting their best foot forward. See if they can do that. If they're not flighty, if they're not in and out, if they're consistent, because those are all the things my guy was with me before. It's kind of why, we ended up separating for a month or two. And when he came back, he was quite charming. I didn't even think of Mercury retrograde at the time, or I probably would have went super slow for that month or whatever, but I didn't. I have to say he's the real deal. Like, he is what he presented when he returned last year. Maybe I got lucky. Maybe you'll get lucky too. Maybe the cards are wrong here, or maybe it's just not your story. So don't, if you want to give this person a chance, you can give them a chance. I think for a lot of you, if you don't listen to your intuition, it's going to be a tower moment. This person's going to break your heart again. But if you need to prove it to yourself, to give yourself justice, then do that. Give that person 2-3 weeks. What's 2-3 weeks? Don't sleep with them. Don't rush in, right? Be Knight of Pentacles. Let him, her be Knight of Wands. You be Knight of Pentacles. You be Earth. Be Earth. Be grounded. And see what happens. See if that person can go the distance with you, not immediately accepting them full-hearted. Maybe that'll be your answer. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups in the reverse. So Virgo season, this is trickling into September. By the time we get to September 23rd, 24th, you are in Knight of Cups in the reverse. Not a good place to be. It's emotionally insecure, and it's someone who's codependent. So I think for a lot of you, you're going to fall for this person, and they're going to break your heart in Virgo season. That's the feel that I get here. But tell me more about the Queen of Cups in the reverse for Leo. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Queen of Cups in the reverse, clarified by Six of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse. The Devil in the reverse. Maybe that's what you needed. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers again to the Five of Pentacles. Star card in the reverse. Maybe that's what some of you need. If you don't want to believe me and you want to give this person a chance, I think by the time you get to Libra season, you realize this person is not emotionally stable, not emotionally balanced, cannot love you the way that you deserve to be loved. They're not your true wish fulfillment. I think you're going to decide that you don't want to move forward with them. Six of Swords in the reverse. This is not a person you want in your future. They're not really your wish fulfilled. This is a very disappointing situation or love situation, and you're going to detach. The Devil in the reverse detaches. So maybe that's what some of you need to experience, maybe that lesson one more time, until you understand your value and your worth as the Empress or Emperor. So yeah, if you want to, give this person a chance, at the end of the day, Leo, it's going to be your choice. It's your choice. The same thing I said to Cancer is your choice. Cancer's reading was a little bit different than yours, but a little bit more positive. But yeah, this is your choice. But man, this person's going to talk a good game when they come in. Let's get you some advice. I believe this is the Mindful Info Oracle deck. Additional messages for Leo dealing with this situation, please and thank you. We have detach. Wow. And that's literally the last card here was Devil in the reverse, which is detach. Detach. You're being asked to detach from something or someone that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to a desired outcome, it will restrict the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out. Let go of your attachment to it in the meantime. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Your Ten of Cups is out there. Your Emperor, Empress is out there. Your golden job is out there. It just may not be with this person, place, or thing. And I think for a lot of you, this is a test. I guess we'll see if you pass it. Bottom of the deck, choice. Holy crap, and that Lover's card showed itself twice. You're being asked to make a choice that you have been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input, including mine and including this devil. And just feel your way into the choice that is right for you, because your time is now. Let me give you some signs you could be dealing with, then I'm going to give you a Moonology card and another advice card here. You could be dealing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini or Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Libra or Taurus, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have Gemini here at the bottom of the deck. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries again, Pisces, Capricorn, Libra again, Capricorn again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Take all those how they resonate to you. Let's get you a couple Moonology cards here, please, for my Leos dealing with the situation during Mercury retrograde. Thank you. Any other messages for Leo? Thank you. Any other messages for Leo at this time? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is a devil that showed twice. So maybe for some of you that are building your strength, that hard work is about to pay off. Maybe you will be strong enough to say no to this person. Wow. You got some great cards here. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. And maybe for some of you it's prideful because it's like you don't want to be proven wrong. You really believe this person is everything that you want them to be. And you think it's a hit to your ego, or it's a hit to your pride if they're not, or if they don't pan out, or you're going to look bad to people or look bad to friends, but you won't. You won't. Don't let pride get in your way. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, and luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, or you yourself have a high placement of Sagittarius. And let's get your final advice card here, please. I'm going to reshuffle that one more time for you. For the Leo collective dealing with this manipulating individual, advice for Leo during this time, please and thank you. Final message of advice. Wow, well, that came out quick. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Light activation. Bottom of the deck, focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. So that's what I have for you, Leo, for Mercury retrograde. If you like this message and it resonated with you, or you found it fun, entertaining, or enlightening, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, my friend, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.